Hello, this is CraftyRia. Today I am going to take this box that I had gotten some cosmetics in, and I'm going to make it really pretty to use as a gift for somebody. This box is really nice. It's kind of a heavy-duty box. It's a really pretty color, but it does have some writing on it, and it has some writing inside the lid. The bottom part doesn't have any writing. It came in one of my subscription boxes. There was some facial cleanser in it and a really neat cloth. So I'm going to go ahead and use it. I'm going to craft it up and use it as a gift box. So the bottom is pretty much set. I don't have to really do anything to the bottom, but I am going to decorate the lid. So I'm going to take the bottom and set it aside. I will show you what I have picked out of my stash to go ahead and use. I wanted to find a paper to line the inside because I wanted to cover that writing. So I found this piece of paper in my stash. It is pretty much the same color, and it I think will go well on the inside. And if you've watched my other video, you would have seen that I went a little crazy buying some stickers, and I have these two sets of stickers. Luckily, they're on a clear background, and I was able to line it up, and this blue butterfly matches really good, and it perfectly covers the word. And if there's some extra space, I might add a couple of the dragonflies to it. And then I thought I would want a little something around the edge of the box. And I have this tape I had gotten on clearance at Hobby Lobby. It's a metallic tape. And I went ahead and cut a little piece off to see how it would look. The white dots are sort of see-through, so when you put it on here you can kind of see the mint color come through, and I thought that looked really good. So I'll go ahead and use this tape. So I'll start by cutting this and lining the inside with it. So I find the best way to measure it is to just lay the top of the box on it and trace around it. My little pencil. I tried to hold it straight, but I didn't. Let's try it this way. Okay, there, and I just traced that out, and I will use my paper trimmer and cut it so I get nice straight lines. You could use a scissor if you'd like. I'm going to cut it just to the inside of the line that I made, just so it's a little smaller so it fits inside the lid. Maybe a 1/16 of an inch. And you can see, I'm not sure if you can see the line there that I made. Okay. And let me see if it fits, or if I will have to trim it down a little bit more. This box is pretty thick. Of course, I can't get it out now. There we go. The lip of the box is pretty thick. So let me go ahead and trim a little bit more off each edge. It's okay if it's a little bit smaller than the inside, because the words don't go all the way to the edge. Now let me try it. Yes, there, it fits in there just nice. So, you know what I might want to do is line the bottom so it matches, because we'll have it on there, and then I think it would look nice if it matched, if they both were the same. So I'm going to use this piece as my guide. And I'm going to cut the bottom piece the same size. I don't know if you can tell, but the edges of my paper are starting to look a little frayed when I use this paper cutter. So I'm going to change the blade in that later. But meanwhile, I'll use this little cutter to give myself a nice clean edge. I am very picky about my edges. They have to be perfect. Okay. Let's see if this fits down in the bottom of that. No, because again, that'll be smaller because it's the inside. So I will trim off just a little bit on each edge. This one was for the top. I just want to make sure it still fits. And then I will trim off just a little bit of this for the bottom. Yep. Nope. Alright, I wrote on it trying to get it out. Okay, let me try trimming it down just a little bit more. Okay, here's another one of my bloopers videos. I make mistakes and yet I still keep going. Let's try that. There we go, that fits in there perfectly. Alright, it's better to have your paper too big and be able to cut it down smaller than too small because it's hard to make it bigger. So I will use my double-sided adhesive, and I want to put quite a bit on here. I want to make sure I get it as close to the edge of the paper as I can because I want the edges to stick down. And then I will run a couple of pieces down through the middle because I don't want it to fall out. And I will go ahead and put it down in here. And then just make sure it's stuck down really good. Burnish it down. So there's the inside of the top, and I'll do the same thing for the bottom. Make sure I get it on the very edges. And we'll put that in the bottom. I'm going to pick it up and look at it real quick. There. That way I make sure I get it in there. And then it's nice and sealed. That way it looks like it's there on purpose. If I just did it to the top, it might look a little unbalanced, like I was trying to cover something up, which I was, but we won't tell anybody. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to open my pack of stickers, and we'll go ahead. Well, actually first, before I put something bulky on the top, I'm going to go ahead and put tape on the edges of this. So I just kind of want to measure around and see how much I'm going to need, and I'm going to cut a little extra just to make sure I have enough. Again, it's better to have extra than not enough. And I'm gonna, this has a backing to peel off, so I'm going to peel it off. All right. I'm gonna trim off that little piece that I folded to get the backing off. And I'm gonna kind of start it I think on the edge here, maybe around the corner on the edge, like that. Make sure you can see it. I want to try to keep it straight and sort of in the middle of each piece. So I'm going to line up this whole piece there, kind of just eyeballing it, and then I'm going to press it down. This is very forgiving tape. It does come off and stick over and over. So that's kind of nice. Kind of want to eyeball that. This reminds me of a dice, like a 5 on dice. Makes me want to play craps. There we go. It does give me time to line it up and see where I'm at. And I want to make sure I line it up on that end right there over that piece. And then I will take my scissors and cut it off just shy of the edge there. There. All right. I think that looks really pretty. It just adds a little bit of elegance to the side of it, makes it look a little more finished. Again, makes it look like it was meant to be rather than just taking a box and covering a word on the top or something like that. Okay, so now I will open these stickers and I can eyeball it a little bit better and kind of see how I want to put this on. It's going to have to cover the word this way and be on an angle like that. The whole back of this sticker is adhesive, so that is good. It will stick really good on there. So let me line it up, make sure I'm covering that word up completely. There we go. And then I will push it down. And I think I might want to put, I don't know, I might want to put those little guys. No, those flowers are too little. Let me check something else. I have this whole thing of stickers that I had gotten. I have, no, those butterflies don't go. I thought I had some flowers. I have those. I thought I had some flowers. Yeah, they are back here mixed in with my Christmas. There we go. This is the one I was thinking of. And I was just going to see if any of these flowers would go. I don't know that I like them very well with this. So let me take these out. And there are these two dragonflies that might look cute. I'm just going to kind of set it on here and see. I think it's too much up there. I kind of like that. I think that looks really good. I'm not sure if I want to put, see, it wouldn't really be balanced if I put that one there. But what if I put a flower up there? One of these smaller ones. I don't know. Maybe this one. I think it kind of needs something like that. And this is a big one for back here. And then I think it still needs a little one for over here. I think I will leave it like that. I'll push these down there. So we have the top of the box decorated. We have the side of the box decorated. And the inside of the box decorated. There we go. So I took a really neat box. It's a nice sturdy box that I had gotten that otherwise would have been in the trash. And I went ahead and embellished it, and it would make a really nice gift box. I hope you like it. Please give me a thumbs up if you do, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more cool videos like this. You guys take care. Thank you for watching, and go get crafting. Bye-bye.